really just going to jump right into it because I really got a lot to say, and I might as well just get it off my chest. Ain't nobody here right now, so I'm just gonna vent freely and speak how I feel, man. Y'all see the title, man. If you watching this on the replay, you see the title straight up and down. Like, don't this don't I'm gonna do my best. I don't want to use profanity, but I am stark living mad. Now, let me clarify something. I'm not mad because Bajoran chose Texas. I'm mad because we are striking out except for one player. Don't this sound familiar? I'm sorry. I said I'm gonna use profanity. I'm sorry, people. But look, I'm an adult, so handle it. Handle it. Now look, you should be an adult too if you here, and I know you are. So look, this kind of ticks me off, man. Like we only come up with McKenna WOLICZKO. Tell me this don't sound like familiar territory. Tell me that it don't. I've seen it, and I'm like, let me just go live. So Addison Bajoran chooses Texas. Why do these recruits keep putting Iowa in their top 5 if they not coming here? Again, this ain't no personal vendetta against the recruits. They feel free to do what they want, but they putting our name in the top 5, top 3, and then they choosing another team. And I said that I was just gonna be like, man, I'm gonna let it go. I let it go with Jenica. I spoke about it briefly with Jenica. I'm happy that she chose Notre Dame. When it comes to Addison Bajoran, I'm happy that she's going to Texas. But what I ain't happy about is that I feel like our name keep getting used because people keep tying them. In Jenica's case, people knew that she was from Iowa, from Johnston, Iowa, and they knew by bringing up her name, and she knew as well, like, okay, a lot of publicity here. We a team that's continued on the uprise of things since the departure of Caitlin Clark. So when you look at Addison Bajoran, then it's rumored like, okay, can McKenna, can Coach Jan, can the whole staff bring in Addison Bajoran? I ain't saying we didn't try. I ain't saying we didn't want her. I think so many teams wanted her. North Carolina, Kansas, Missouri. I think a lot of teams wanted her. She chose to go to Texas. Congratulations to her. I'm not mad, but I just wish that, man, like if you generally know that you probably not gonna come here, then why are we on your list of candidates of schools to come to? And I'm not saying that she may never come here. I'm not saying she might not saw one on Texas and decide I want to go to Iowa. You say, what am I talking about? I really don't have time to tell you what I'm talking about because I'm ranting right now. I'm a little bit ticked, but I'm not ticked at the kids. I'm not upset at them. I'm more upset. It's like, damn, we keep finishing in the top 5 and we not finishing. Like, we not bringing in the recruits. Don't this sound familiar? Do this not sound like, damn, this the case again? Is McKenna going to have help? Well, it depends. Is Coach Jan Jensen going to be giving Addie Deal playing time? What's Addie Deal going to look like tonight? She's a 5-star recruit. Right now, it's Deal and McKenna and Butts. Because right now, I'm looking, you need some kind of futuristic star power college basketball. You can't just be like, you can make the tournament. You can go into the tournament. You can win some games. You could do good in your conference. But if you want to talk national title, then you need top-notch recruits. Am I right or am I right? You need to have top-notch recruits in the place. And it's like, okay, great. Deal's a 5-star, but right now she don't look like one. McKenna WOLICZKO, I believe, is going to be truly, truly something spectacular and phenomenal. But who is going to be on near the same par as her? That's a question that I don't think any Hawkeyes fans can answer to at this time. I do think if you felt like me and you're a Hawkeyes fan, you'd be like, okay, I thought we had this great chance to get Bajoran as anybody. But no such dice. Personally, I wish Bajoran would have went. Hey, people gonna go where they want to go. I ain't got nothing to do with me. But I wish she would have. If she wasn't gonna choose us, I wish she would have probably chose like a UCLA. Oddly enough, I would have wished she would have probably chosen Kentucky. I wish she would have went to Oklahoma with Aaliyah Chavez. Texas. I mean, that's Madison Booker town. Aaliyah Crump is on the upswing. Texas, I give them credit, man. They just trying to do what it takes to get a national title up in the house like everybody is. But damn, I feel, and I might do a video on this too, but I feel it's really hard to say. It's like a slap up in the face with no intention to the prospect, to the recruit. She was free to choose what she wanted to choose, and I had no idea. Also, she was gonna make a decision this quickly. I knew it was coming, but damn, it just popped up out of the clear blue sky. And personally, y'all, I'm sitting here asking myself, like, bro, I don't see ain't no championship coming to Iowa. Ain't no natty coming to Iowa. We not winning no natty, and it sucks. And we just gonna be competitive, and it sucks unless we hit the portal hard, unless superstars transfer up out of their schools, bro. We just gonna be a nice, super nice team. We'll make tournaments. That's what we do. But we talking about going deep and getting back to a national title game. Unless Addie develops, which I believe in her. I believe in her. I don't think she's playing enough, honestly. We talking more about Addison Deal. I had a video I was gonna drop last night. Guys, it's been a rough couple of days for me. I've been sick. I've been tired. I've been fatigued, headaches, dehydrated at the hospital, in and out. But I'm okay. I'm okay now. So I haven't been able to drop that. I was gonna drop the 4th episode of the Addison Deal Me In series, but I'm gonna scrap it and I'm gonna come back with an all new one because I just feel like I just got to do an all new one because I just know I'm gonna have to do one coming up here soon. And yeah, and then I don't know about the Jazzy Davidson one. I probably will continue that series, but it's a crunch, and I gotta pay a lot of attention to my team. So what I might do is try my best to do a Jazzy update, but because I really don't want to abandon it, and I really don't want to get off topic either. But I'm looking at this thing as it relates to Iowa, and I'm like, damn, this was a big fish. And I'm interested to see what fans think. I'm interested in hearing what our fan base thinks. We lost out on another one. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was supportive, and I am supportive of Jenica Lewis. I will be rooting for her at Notre Dame, but she from Iowa, and I support Iowa players. I support players that choose Iowa, play all that good stuff. But with Bjorn, is no hate there, but it's like, was you really considering coming to Iowa? I just it's not a question with malicious intent. It's just a question with curiosity. I want to know her reason, and I'll look into that later on. I had to go grab this dish or whatever I was gonna make for Thanksgiving, so I went to go grab the items. But I'm curious to know because players tell you the reason why they chose the school they chose. So, if there's like a press conference like kind of was held with McKenna, then I'm interested. And make no mistake, I'm happy that we got McKenna. But I don't want to hear the coaches settling either. I don't want to hear our coaching staff talking about, we got a great one, we got an amazing one. You did get an amazing one, but you won. Now, what's gonna be the reason why I should believe that we finna be in a running for like Kalina Smith and all these future top-notch recruits to be coming out of high school? What's gonna make me believe that the class of 2028 is gonna? Right now, we got McKenna WOLICZKO. What else we have? Somebody cue me in and let me know. Don't this sound like CC show all over again? That's why I say it's predicated. I think McKenna gonna come in and ball out. She gonna start from day one like Addison Deal should have. See, I ain't gonna hold back on how I feel when I said I'm not telling y'all I don't trust Coach Jan, but I believe Addie should be playing more. So I'm going with that. I'm going with my opinion and my feeling she a 5-star recruit. Because what if she really want to play secretly and she like, if I ain't getting no playing time here, I'm gonna transfer out of here. If Deal transfer up out of here, we gonna be in bad shape. Now, I'm already looking over my UCLA Bruins like, what y'all going to do? This season is the year for the Bruins to win the national title. If we don't win this year, we going to lose 6, 7 of our seniors. Our senior class is done. And who we going to replace them with? We ain't got no recruits in the next upcoming class. We don't have none. So then what we going to do? Y'all let me know. We got a couple foreign players coming over. We got Sienna Betts. But Sienna Betts supposed to do it by herself? Sienna Betts can't do it by herself. So when I look at UCLA and Iowa, when I look into the future, into my crystal ball, I'm like, what the hell's going on around here? So I am worried. Even though I believe Deal ain't going nowhere. And we're going to talk about that on episode 4. I do believe that, but I think you got a 5-star recruit just sitting around, and I'm like, hey, what the hell's going on here? So if y'all new here, man, hit that like button. You listening in, you know, you don't got to comment if you don't want to, but please hit the like, subscribe if you like women's basketball, especially I win UCLA all day. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe for me one time. But look, I I saw the news. I came up out the grocery store, right? And I seen the news, Addison Bajon commits to Texas. And I'm like, what the? And I'm like, wait a minute. My initial, I'm tripping because I might shorten this live and come back later or something and do a video because I want to holler at, what's his full name? I forget his full name, but I wanted to jump on the Jason's podcast because he was talking about, is this the final year for LeBron? And y'all know I love all things basketball. Consider all things basketball. That I want to talk about everything, but I just I can't rationally do it. But I am interested in knowing, like, you know, is this the last run for LeBron? But back to what I'm talking about. And, you know, that's a good guy's channel. I forget his whole name, but it's like Jason something podcast. You know, good dude, man. You know, even though I rock solo and I rock for Dolo, I don't really rock with people. I pretty much rock by myself. You know, I'm not opposed to like chatting it up, talking it up with other people, potentially jumping on other people's shows. I'm not against that. It's just like you got to be a good person. You got to be a genuine person. You can't be nobody that's toxic. You can't be starting up drama. You can't be on mess and all that. Like, I don't have time for dysfunctional, toxic people. I get enough of that in my regular life. So I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to collect. I'm not trying to collab with those type of content creators. But outside of that, you know, it's all love, man. It's all love. And on the basketball court, you know, with good people talking good women's basketball. But you know, I think right now, man, I'm just frustrated. Salute to everybody that's coming through the chat. I think I'm just frustrated because it's like, you know, I thought we were trying to build something special around the place. And you finna tell me that we finna build something special with the players that we have. I'm gonna push back and I'm gonna tell you hell no. I'm gonna push back. You know, I'm gonna push back and tell you that we got good talent in place. I'm gonna push back and say, yeah, that we do have some great talent in place, that we do have at least one great talent coming in McKenna WOLICZKO. I'll tell you that if Addison Deal is brought along and developed right, then you might definitely have 2 stars. I believe in her, but damn it, she needs some time to play and make mistakes. How the hell you going to do your thing if you only get in 14 minutes a night? You know, and you're a freshman. So, you know, we'll see what happens tonight. We got a big game tonight. You know, we done lost the recruit that we wanted, and now what, we gonna lose the big game too? So y'all tell me, man. Like, I'm a little bit, what the fuck are you doing? Y'all excuse my French for y'all that don't hear me cuss usually. This car is pissing me off, bro. Like, man, I'm only like 5 minutes from home. But yeah, man, I'm just really, really upset about the news. But I'm also happy that she going where she want to go. If that makes, my headlights on? If that makes sense to y'all, I am upset. I am upset that Bajon is not coming to Iowa. I really thought that, you know, McKenna was gonna be able to swing that. I know she tried. But salute to you, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. What's up, Nancy? They out there golfing. It's a little chilly out here, but they still golfing. They playing golf. Yeah, I just think that I'm happy that Bajon went where she wanted to. But for me personally, for Iowa, it's kind of like, damn, it's like a black eye. It's like no Jenica. Jenica probably might have wanted to come here, but I don't know if the coaching staff was really reaching out as much as they should have. I don't know if they understood just how elite of a 2 guard that Jenica is. I'm not upset to the point where it's like, you know, because I told y'all, and I don't know if I put the video out, but I'm like, I'm so sick of the Aces. Even with winning the championship, I'm so sick of the Aces. So I'm not afraid to like walk away from a team, and I don't really care. Like I do have love and appreciation for literally all subscribers that subscribe to the channel. But if a team just continues to piss me off, I'm not going to want to stay there. And if a team isn't making me happy as a fan, why the hell am I going to keep rooting for them? I'm kind of dealing with that right now with the Aces, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm a Hawkeye always, but I'm just a little bit frustrated, you know, if that makes sense. I'm not like, oh man, I'm going to jump off the ship, because I'm down. I'm down no matter what. I'm down like 4 flats. But see, I thought we was stepping up our recruiting game, right? Because when we got Jenica Lewis, my bad. When we got McKenna WOLICZKO, I'm like, we stepping it up. Oh, we definitely stepping up our recruit game. Look at us. Look at us. We on the way up. And it felt good for a second because I'm like, hey, the tides are changing. And then Jenica, nope. And I think even before that, Vienna Murray. We didn't even get Vienna Murray. Guess where she went? That's another one. Vienna Murray went to Oklahoma. What is it? That players don't like us. Like McKenna literally saved the day. Because if she don't commit, what do we say then? What the hell do we say then? Because it's like all of a sudden we ain't recruiting anymore. You know, so the Caitlin Clark effect looking a little shaky. I mean, it did work out, but it's like, is it going to continue? Is it going to continue to work out? You know, as we continue to like move further away from her suiting up for Iowa, you know. So yeah, let's go through the names. We wanted damn, what's her name? What is her name? What is the girl's name? I can't think of it right now. Damn, I'm drawing a blank. We wanted, I think we was looking at Jordan Spicer. Jordan Spicer chose Kansas State. Bryn McGauley chose Washington. I just can't think of her name right now. It ain't Chavez. It's one of these guards that we really wanted and they chose to go somewhere else. I can't. It won't come to me right now. But there's another guard that I would want it and she went somewhere else to be a star. All I gotta say, man, is we might just be portal dependent. You know, like real talk. Like maybe I'm overestimating it. But y'all tell me why I wouldn't get mad and over exaggerated in terms of how I feel, because next season Juju Watkins is gonna be healthy. You know, next season USC is gonna be probably the dominant team in the Big Ten, and the Big Ten is a very competitive conference to begin with anyway. But as I look at this thing, man, y'all tell me I was in the hunt for a national title and I'm gonna have to chuckle. And this is my team. I love my team, but I just don't believe we got what it takes to be able to beat the Big. I'm not saying we ain't gonna make a tournament. We'll make tournaments. We'll make this tournament this year, March Madness. We'll be in the Big Ten tournament, of course, because I think it's the bottom 4 teams that's like pitiful, that won't make it, and we won't be that bad. Next season we'll be a really, really good team. But damn it, I'm talking about getting back to national title games and trying to win them. And I just don't see that kind of roster right now. And if you see that kind of roster, please hit the comment section up, whether you watch this on the replay or you're watching right now, and please let me know why you believe that this team, like, okay, let's take the national title away. Let's take that away completely. Give me a case that this team could be even a damn Elite 8 Final 4 team. You know how hard it is to make a Final 4? You know how hard it is to make Elite 8? I don't even know if I see it. It's possible this team could be a Sweet 16 team. But, again, you know, we finna take a double L because we got the game tonight. We got Hawkeyes versus Baylor. Baylor versus Iowa. We already got our eye black because Bjorn looked us over and everybody over and all her finalists over and chose Texas. So are we gonna go out there tonight and we gonna get our asses beat? You know, are we gonna is Baylor gonna beat the hell out of us tonight? You know, how do I feel about it? I don't know. I know I said we beat Baylor when I looked at the schedule ahead of time, but I don't know if we beat Baylor. I don't know. I can't tell. I feel like we might have a puncher's chance, but I don't know that we realistically can walk up in there. If we stay close, we maybe can. But you know, I don't know. I know Baylor is more. I feel like Baylor is more real than we are right now. But that's why this is our first real test of the season tonight. So, you know, we'll be watching. All the Hawkeyes fans, you know, from new fans to old fans to diehard loyalist Hawkeyes fans will be watching the game tonight. You know, and hoping that we don't take 2 L's. You know, I was scared. I was like, man, there's no way Bjorn makes her selection, her commitment this soon. But apparently she will make her commitment this soon. I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say, man. It's just part of it, I guess. You know, it's just part of the game. It's just part of the recruitments. And I know You can't get every recruit. You if you don't take your shot, then you just don't know, point blank period. So you gotta at least take your shot. So, I would like to think that we made our best pitch. I would like to think we made our best case why she should come here, and team up with 2 5 stars in McKenna and Addie. And I would like to feel like, this is a place that Addison would have wanted to come. But ultimately she just said, I'm gonna be a Hook'em Longhorn. And there's nothing you could really say about that, but just know that we tried. We took our best shot, we shot our shot, and it's tough that it didn't work out, but again, all you could do is try to get the recruit to come. But it does suck, it does hurt, it does sting because you know that she's a superb talent, you know that she's an elite player, you know that she can create, you know that she can, be that next phenomenal up star on the uprise, and it's like you got to get more than one. And then you look around, like, how are we going to compete? Will somebody please tell me are we going to compete with the SCs, with the Texases, with the LSU? Do we just not have enough of a bag? Because that's the only comment I've seen so far says something about NIL. We need to deepen our pockets then, because ain't nobody come here just off of it. Kind of remind me of the Derrick Rose situation. How Derrick Rose didn't want to, like, Derrick Rose trying to get recruits. I mean players to come to Chicago to play with him, but didn't really try to make the complete pitch. Didn't really want to join in a sense, because like in this instant, it's more so like NIL. But what I'm saying is, it's like kind of reminiscent, because it's like, hey, you need to put the money up. It don't matter what you say or what you could do or what you could show, but where's the money? It's like Jerry Maguire more so, like, show me the money. So if that's what it is, if they got the talents, we need to show them the money, but we ain't got deep pockets like SC, like maybe even UCLA, Oklahoma, Texas. So maybe that's why we struck out. But we know what it is, so we gonna have to get with the program. Everybody ain't gonna come here like a Luciosa because they love the culture and they love the coach and they love they love the camaraderie, they love the atmosphere, like a chit chat. Right? Some people, they looking for the bag, So but I would like to think a basketball fanatic, a basketball athlete with unquenchable thirst, a women's athlete, of course, will want to play at Iowa, where we love the hell out of basketball. It's just a moment like this is clarity, right? And I'm about to end the live, but this is clarity for me, because it's like I don't know. I was thinking, I was dreaming, I was really feeling like there was a great opportunity for us to build a top. We already a top program, but to build a program with elite recruits where we could follow after, like the Texas, LSU, SC kind of mold. I was thinking we could do that, but right now we haven't exhibited that. So, sheesh, it's back to the drawing board, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. I don't know if I support the garage, but yeah, it's back. It's back to the drawing board. It's just final thoughts, I guess. Final thoughts. Well, we can focus our attention somewhere else, but I think this program is too damn good now to be chasing after just 3 stars. And it's no disrespect to the Cali Levines of the world, but the 3 stars or the 2 stars and the walk on, you could tell the athleticism of the game has improved so much. The skill of the women's game has improved so much that you can just tell with like certain 3 stars, and even lower than that, it's like, what are you doing out here? Like, what are you doing out here? Like, you need to be put in 5 stars with other 5 stars. It's just, it feels like the Caitlin Clark thing all over again. Only thing is, I think Addison Deal is a really good talent, but I feel like our limitations are what we be facing now. I feel like we got some limitations because yeah, that was a tough loss. So, so yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Um, I just wanted to talk for a while because I just wanted to get this off my chest. But yeah, stay tuned. Addison Bajoran to the I don't say Texas Rangers. What is with me? Addison Bajoran to the Texas Longhorns. You don't want to hear that. You didn't expect to hear that. You never thought that would happen. At least I didn't. I can't. I'm gonna have to say it again because I can't believe it's true. Addison Bajoran to the Texas Longhorns, and the Iowa Hawkeyes come up with nothing. The Hawkeyes come up with nothing. So it is unfortunately what it is. We don't come up with that second tier player. No second superstar unless I almost said DeVille, unless Deal develops into one. So Addison Deal, if she develops into a secondary superstar or whatever, then we'll have a secondary superstar. If not, we'll be just looking like the Caitlyn show. You know, this is the Caitlyn show. It'll be looking like that. It'll be looking like WOLICZKO cooking by her lonesome. In any case, y'all, should figure something out real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I had to stop for a second. I'm gonna get out of here though. Salute to y'all. I'm gonna check back in with y'all. Stay tuned. I got more videos, content coming, stuff like that. All right, I'm out. I'll be back. Peace. It's getting dark out.